You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
Our sports show in the game of the week, now in its 25th year. This week, it's the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Football Playoffs, presented by Farmers Insurance. The Center Cougars take on the Argonaut Mustangs at Argonaut, with sportscasters Jim Vinciguerra and Frank Halverson.
On that clock, 7-zip right now. Center Cougars ahead of the Mustangs. As again, I said, the start of the second quarter.
You know, there again, both teams want to limit possessions. Center touched the ball twice. This is Argonaut's second possession.
Merriman in motion. Merriman's going to get the ball. Followed a Brock Hayes block there.
Well, I tell you, he did a nice job jumping over.
Whoa, we get a fumble? They got it, Frank. We had a fumble, and Center came up with the ball.
Boy, I didn't keep the glasses on long enough. It looked like he was down. I thought he was on the ground. Oh, tough turnover right there for the Mustangs.
First turnover of the game.
Yeah, that was on a first down where they gained about seven yards on the play. Tough turnover right there.
Okay, Center lines it up. Double wides, double slots. Blair.
No, keeper by Anderson.
Oh. Good fake.
Nice job by number 87. I believe that's Borgerding.
No, Nick Anderson, 87.
Anderson, excuse me. Yeah, faked it to Blair. Anderson pulled it back.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
So Argonaut needs to stop right here. That defense needs to settle right in, get the ball back. They're spread out here, slot and splits on both sides. Give to Blair. He's fighting.
Oh, man. Second effort. Flag on the play. Velasquez with the tackle there. Let's see what it is. Face mask, Argonaut.
Oh, boy.
Not
those hurt. Those hurt. So 1st and 10 for Center at about the 44-yard line, their own 44. Anderson pull it back. He's looking way to the right.
Somebody fell down right there, 22. Got back up and did get in on the tackle. That was Tyler Love.
I'll tell you what, pretty good arm strength right there by Anderson. You know, that ball was only a gain of about 7 yards, but that ball went in the air probably closer to 30 yards, and he threw that right on a string. He wound up and really let it go. So the ball is spotted at the 49-yard line. Needing to get to the 46, so it'll be 2nd and 3. Belaires gets it this time straight ahead.
Didn't make it. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
He might have lost a little bit. Good surge there by the defensive line that time. Bottom of the pile, decent, 28.
I don't think he gained anything. Didn't lose any, but he didn't gain any. Ball's sitting right in the same spot.
Third down and 3.
Another pass coming up here, Frank.
He's going deep over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted.
Close.
That was Pineda.
Brings up a 4th down. A reminder, the second quarter of the game of the week is brought to you by Camps Propane, your local friendly energy company. If you don't already have the state-of-the-art smart system tank reader installed in your house, give them a call today because it's going to save you money and it's going to be free. In fact, Camps is going to give you a discount for just having it. The tank reader will show you the fuel levels in your tanks, inside and outside temperatures, the time of day, and with all this information, you're guaranteed more efficient deliveries. Stop by or call Camps Propane in the Upcountry at 296-5544.
Well, they're going to go for it again on 4th down here. You know, up 7-0, they could pin the Mustangs back, but they're all about offense here, and they're going for this 4th and 3. Anderson's going to throw it again. He's in trouble.
He's going to get some first down yardage and then some.
Oh!
What a hit. That was Pineda, number 20, popped his helmet off.
He says he's fine, but he has to go off the field.
Where's my helmet?
That's high school rules. When you lose your helmet, regardless of how it happened, you have to go off the field for a play. So Anderson is going to have to go off the field. He had a little pressure up the middle, and he just took off. 4th down conversion, the second one of the game for center. I don't know who the backup quarterback is. We're going to see here. It looks like number 11.
Devin Eldridge.
He's going to give the Belaires, I always guarantee
sure.
it. And he did. You know, initial contact was by number 48, but Belaires just kept moving that pile forward for a nice gain on 1st down.
Gain of about 4 or 5, 2nd and 6.
So Anderson's going to come back in. Mustangs need a stop here. Boy, they really line up deep. Anderson pitches to Belaires going around the right side. Cuts it inside, going to be close to the 1st down. Going to spot it a little bit short. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 2.
All right, see what kind of setup they have here. Double wide, so we got trips on this side, so we'll see if anybody goes in motion.
Straight ahead to Belaires.
Bounces off one, bounces off two.
Another. Gosh,
you can't tackle him high. Pineda brings him down.
You know, we had him in the backfield. Number 81 had his grasp on him, just fought away from it. Moves the chains. It's going to be spotted just about the 15-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. Nice initial surge by the defensive line there. Belaires tried to kick it outside. And then number 81 for Mustangs was there. Couldn't hold on, just kept fighting. Ended up with a nice gain to move the chains. It looks like they're going to spot it outside the 16-yard line, 16 and a half.
We got a pass, Frank, over the middle.
Anderson has now he's in trouble. Run out of bounds. Looks like they're going to gain about 1, maybe 2 on the play.
Good coverage in the end zone there, and that caused him to flush out of the pocket and try to get it on his own. Ball sits on the 15, gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
A lot of personnel changes here for center. Defense needs to make a stand. Down 7-0 here in the second quarter. Oh, here's it.
What's timeout?
Timeout center.
Okay.
So center takes their second timeout of the half.
7:03 left in the game. If you're just joining us again, 7 in the half. 7-0 center Cougars over the Mustangs right now. 7:03 left in the half.
The rain has held off. It's pretty nice. A little breeze, but not very cold. Not as cold as it was last week. So nice night for football.
Eight teams playing tonight. 4 games going on. Escalon, Placer, Central Catholic plays who tonight?
Ripon.
Ripon. And that 3rd game is us. The 4th game would be, come on, Mr. Stat.
I will give it to Los Banos and Capital Christian.
Capital Christian. And that Capital Christian team was the one that Amador beat this year. I think it was their only loss.
All right, here we go.
2nd down and 9.
How about a little turnover? I'd like Apple personally.
Pass.
There you go. Give us the opportunity. Throws to the left of the end zone. Touchdown.
Got it. Nice pass.
That was complete to number 80, I believe.
80's Matt Cooper.
Boy, you know, Anderson's got a strong arm, and he doesn't need a whole lot of space to throw it open. That's for sure. The coverage was not that bad for high school, you know. But he's got a strong arm, and he zipped it in there right in the corner of the end zone and got the foot down, touchdown. Blocked. Extra point is blocked.
Well, that's a positive for the Mustangs now. Need to beef it up a little. Come back hard. So 13 zip right now with 6:56 left in the half.
Boy, Argonaut would sure like to get a drive going right now, put some points on the board before the half, and then they take the opening kick as they deferred, as they normally do. So, you know, they had a nice drive going last time, and they gave it up on the fumble after a nice gain. So they need to settle down, stay with their strength, run behind that big line, stay inside the tackles, run right at that speed, and pound this down in these last 7 minutes of the half.
All right, King and Merriman go deep. Chancellor, Ruggiero, and I don't know who's on this side are kind of shallow. But the last kick was a hard squib that just about landed on the 1-foot line, but it squirted into the end zone, and King took a touchback and brought it out to the 20, or they would have been in big trouble. All right. I think 80 is Matt Cooper. I think he does the kicking too. Check that number.
It is number 80.
Okay, it's the one that just caught the TD pass. Okay, there's that squib again.
Nice hop that time, picked up by King, trying to get around this right side, looking for a block. Oh, it looked like a face mask right there.
Big time.
Yeah, that's a face mask.
Number 11, you did a no-no, and that's Devin Eldridge.
You know, King trying to get around the side. Those of you that have TiVo at home, you can replay that down and you can see a couple blocks there. He took it on the far side of the field that way, came around. I think it was Merriman that gave him the first block, and then I didn't see who was on the outside here at about the 27-yard line. But you can run that back and see as they tried to set up that right side return.
So there's the call, and they're going to march it off. 5, 10. And a little bit more. There you go. He's got it down.
Well,
15.
good field position for the Mustangs. First and 10 on the 45-yard line. They need to do something with it right now.
Brock Hayes with a
he got tripped up by number 52. He had some room to run there. 52 was on the ground and just caught that right ankle, tripped him up.
That's their big linebacker, Dobbins, 52. Positive yardage of 4. Frank makes it 2nd and 6.
Caleb Patrick out. Tyler Love into the game. He'll be on this side. King and Merriman rounding out the backfield. Toss to King this time.
Tripped up.
Number 24.
It's going to be Cameron Tate.
Just, you know, they're getting a little room and just can't get that last one. A couple ankle tackles right there that didn't allow the Mustangs to pick up that additional yardage.
Give it 3rd and 4. .540 left in the half.
Love this time. Oh, nice job. He's got a first down and more.
Good stick. He just put his helmet down and roared straight forward.
All the way down to about the 41-yard line. Nice run by Love that time. Tyler, looking at that game last week, had an excellent game, especially on defense. Really coming to his own. This kid's a junior. He'll be back next year.
Making the stop there was number 80 again, Cooper, Matt Cooper. Got him listed as wide receiver and linebacker.
So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the 41-yard line.
Merriman has an opening.
Boy, looking to follow his blockers.
Still on his feet. He's on his way. Let's see what happens. Oh,
touchdown Mustangs!
What a... did you see the block he threw?
I'm telling you, that was all Colton Merriman. He was lined up wide to the left, came in motion all the way across the field and took that toss and came right off the right tackle. And he had some good running room for about the first 10 yards and then got into some traffic, and he just would not go down. How about that?
From that 3-yard line, he just smashed the guy and went in by himself. All right, so King in the hold, Pineda with the PAT attempt.
Pineda 6 for 6 last week at extra points. He's been steady Eddie all year long. He can't hear me, Jim. I'm not jinxing him.
Okay. Well, he got offside.
I think they jumped.
I think they did.
I think that was on the defense, and I would almost bet that if center wouldn't have missed that extra point last time, that
they'd go for
Coach Davis might go for 2 here. But with it being an odd-numbered game right now, this extra point is big. So they're going to reset and kick it. Up and good.
Up and through the uprights. Boy, somebody flipped over the top of that center. Did you see that, Frank?
How about that? We got ourselves a football game, Jim.
Now we're getting pumped up here. 13-7 with 4:48 left. We get a stop here and put another 6 on the board.
Well, we'll take anything we get, but I guarantee you right now, 13-7 at halftime with us getting the ball to open the second half would not hurt me at all.
Well, the first thing is take care of these 4 minutes.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. So far, they want Anderson to throw the ball. They know that Argonaut has not been thrown on a lot. And if obviously giving up less than 10 points a game, nobody's been really successful at it. But I don't know that we've seen a quarterback like Anderson with a strong arm, and they're going to try to use that as much as they can now. Now, the thing, we've seen him throw a little high, we've seen him throw a little erratic, we've almost had a couple interceptions, and pressing that could give us a turnover that could really affect this game.
All right, deep.
Well, Belaire's number 2 along with number 1.
Number 1 is Robert Gaveris, and it's a squib. Oh, right over his head. Right over his head.
Oh,
drops
Belaire's
it.
having trouble getting it.
And King
great job by the Mustang down to about the 11-yard line, Jim.
King
12,
and who
making
else?
the 12-yard line.
I saw 23, and it looked like 11. I'm not sure, Frank, on that stop. That might have been Caleb Patrick. But I tell you what, they got 90 yards to go.
Pineda was all the way down on that. Pineda and King. That took that big hop over the up man's head, then took another big hop, almost went over Belaire's head. Great job on coverage by the Mustangs.
Well, let's see what happens here. This is going to be interesting. They got 4:40 left at half.
I got to remember they've already used 2 of their 3 timeouts.
So they've got trips to the right.
Pitch to Belaire's going around the right side.
Brock Hayes gets him, but I think he's going to get a first down on that run, Frank.
Well, you know what happened? We talk about having to stay here contained, and number 81, Johnny Borderding, got hooked that time, and he wasn't able to get outside to force him in, and that's what gave Belair's the corner.
So he did get a first down. Ball sits on about the 23-yard line.
Really important for those defensive ends to keep that inside shoulder and press that inside. Anderson's going to throw it. A quick pass out to the left.
Swing pass to the side.
Oh, there's a block in the back. They didn't call it.
Was that Pineda with the block?
Well, it was a nice job by Pineda, but he got blocked in the back. Nice job by Pineda that time, fighting off that block. Short gain.
Second and a long 6.
I think Coach Davis was in the official's ear that time talking to him about that last block.
All right, trips again to the right side.
Empty backfield. Quick pass off to the, drop.
He wanted to run before he got it.
Well, they've seen something. They've ran that exact same play to opposite sides now, trying to get it to their speed guys in space, and he just dropped the ball there. Pass was a little bit behind him, and that's one thing that's tricky about that play. That is, you know, it seems like it's an easy pass to complete, but it's really not. To put it in the proper position for the receiver to take it is really tough.
Big play here, Frank. 3rd and 7. Big play.
Empty backfield again. Anderson's going to keep it on the draw. Nice job right there by the backer. Who was it that stayed home?
Deason the Beeson.
Number 28, Andrew Deason. He was spying on Anderson because they've seen that on film. Anderson will tuck that down on that draw, and Deason was right there spying him. And nice tackle. 4th down.
All right, Matt Cooper is going to punt also. He's the kicker, he's the punter, he's the wide receiver, and he's a linebacker. So he's got 4 jobs tonight. Merriman deep for the Mustangs, King up close.
Nice drop by Deason.
End over end, it's going to bounce.
Get away, get away, get away! Oh no, you're kidding me!
Is that Matt King?
Center's got it. I don't know what the thought process was there.
Look at that.
Is that a flag out here, Frank?
No, that was there before the play.
Okay.
Oh, what a big turnover right there. Absolutely no reason to touch that ball.
So instead of the Mustangs on the 42, it's going to be the Cougars on the Argonaut 42 with 2:15 left.
Big, big, big mistake right there by the Mustangs.
Pass, they want it all wide open, number 1.
Overthrew him. Overthrew him.
It's intended for Robert Gavaris.
Boy, there was an opportunity right there for the Mustangs to get the ball back with time and their timeouts in their pocket to maybe put another score on the board. Now their defense, who just had a great stop, needs to get back on the field.
Well, they've got to do it again.
Well, they've been doing it all year. Trips to the right. Anderson's going to throw it. Oh, in trouble. Throws it middle screen.
Blair going to get inside the 25. I don't know where they're going to spot it.
Well, they played on that aggressiveness from that Argonaut line the last couple times that they've gone back to pass. There's been a lot of pressure. That time they just kind of let him slip through and set up that middle screen to Blair's for a big gain. He'll move the chains 1st and 10.
And the clock runs with 1:39 left in the half. The ball sits on the 24-yard line. Big first down play there.
Center has 1 timeout left. Valera's right up the middle. Brought down by number 87 on the bottom and number 28, Deason, on the top.
Yeah, Anderson and Deason.
Clock continues to run down to just about a minute now. Like I said, center still has a timeout. And from what I've seen on the extra points, a pretty good leg in their kicker.
All right, 2nd and 7. 50 seconds left. They might try a couple for the end zone here, Frank, and maybe try to kick a field goal, huh?
Anderson's going to pass.
Nice.
He's in trouble. Oh, he got hit. Broke away.
Brock Hayes puts him out of bounds.
That's going to be close to the first down. It's going to be a little bit short.
Smart enough to run out of bounds, though, Frank.
36 seconds left. They had pressure on him. They just couldn't grab him. Had a little jersey, but couldn't bring him down.
Ball sits on the 15, 16-yard line.
So third and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2.
.36 ticks remaining. He's going to pass it. In trouble. Oh, brought down the. Oh, that's a. I can't believe that's not a flag right there.
Deason had him.
That's intentional grounding as far as I'm concerned. He was going down. He threw that ball forward just to avoid that sack, and that should have been a flag. That should have been a loss of down.
So it brings up 4th down and 2. Well, we got one blocking in the back that wasn't called and this one that wasn't called. So there's.
Well, you know, that's a long way from us, but it sure looked like he was going down when he threw that underhand forward. I know the receiver was probably about 7 yards away, but the intent there was to avoid the sack, to get rid of it.
All right.
I know he was outside of the tackle box. I know all the rules.
Go to timeout. Timeout Argonaut this time. They're going to. They got a couple left anyway. They might as well burn them. Reminder, Jackson Tire is your overall sponsor of the game of the week. For all your tire, brake, muffler, wheel alignment needs, Goodyear Tires and the best staff in the county. It's Jackson Tire in Jackson and Jackson Tire in Pine Grove. Give them a call. 35 ticks on the clock.
Well, I want to see that back on a replay. Certainly from where it looked to me, it seemed like an intentional grounding could have been called there, and I don't know that anybody could have complained about it. Yeah, was there a white jersey within 7 yards? Absolutely. You know, I know you get some leeway that way when you get outside of the box, but he was going down. He was in the grasp, going down, and he shoveled that forward, and it looked like intentional grounding to me.
All right, big play here, Frank. 4th down, 3 for a first with 35 seconds left in the half.
And here comes the rain. Quarterback keeper, oh, he's got it.
God, he was quick going through that hole. Woo. All right, 1st and, well, they can.
Well, it's first and 10. 27 seconds and running. So they're going to probably throw to the end zone right now. They do have one timeout left. Anderson's looking to the left, throws deep, overthrown.
So that stops the clock with 14. Let's see where number 80 is now. Well, he's going to get another play, Frank. They're going to try another
they still got another timeout. They got plenty of timeout. Yeah. I think they can run 2 more plays if you're going to throw the ball. If you throw it in the end zone both times, you can take 2 more shots before you have to make a decision to kick a field goal. You're not going to run out of downs. Even if they were to complete a ball in bounds, it stops if you move the chains. They have another timeout, so they've got a lot of time here. They can do anything right now with that timeout in their pocket.
Reverse.
Going around the other side.
Follows his blockers.
Oh, that's going to be close.
Stopped short, but not by much.
That's going to be a first down, though. That's 5 seconds left. It'll be 1st and goal.
Tolentino with the ball that time on the reverse. Now what do you do, Frank? 5 seconds. And the ball sits on what, about the 2?
It looks like the 2. I'm running it right up the gut. You got the second leading rusher in the section. That's who my bet is on. Yep, he's got it. He's in. Touchdown.
Nothing you can do.
Oh, what a killer turnover that was.
Belair in for the score, puts 19 on the board right now. With 1 second left in the half, and we've got a timeout. I think they're talking about going for 2 here, Frank.
Yeah, I would think so. That missed extra point in these kind of playoff games can really loom large towards the end of a game, and my guess is they're going to go for 2.
Reminder, the second quarter of the game of the week is proudly brought to you by Camps Propane, your local family energy company. If you don't already have the state-of-the-art smart system tank reader installed in your house, give them a call because it's going to save you money and it's free, and Camps is going to give you a discount for having it. It's going to show you fuel levels in your tanks, inside and outside temps, the time of day, and with all this information, you're going to be guaranteed more efficient deliveries. Stop by or call Camps Propane. That number in the upcountry, 296-5544. All right, here we go.
Just a great job by the defense getting that punt, and we turn the ball over, and center goes down and turns it into points. Those are mistakes that really, really are hard to get away from, especially in a playoff game. Belair's got it.
In. Flag.
Late flag. Holding against center. That's going to come back.
I want to say it's on number 52, Preston Dobbins, because that flag went right at him. He was the only one in the area. So, puts a little bit different wrinkle in the play here now.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what center does. You might just take the point. No, they're going to go for 2. Hey, they went for it on 4th from their own 38-yard line to start the game. I don't.
What's stopping them now?
But this certainly changes it considerably. Number 3 in the backfield. We haven't seen this setup. Anderson's got it, rolling right, hit. Down.
Decent.
Number 28, Andrew Deason. That'll do it for half.
And with that half, 19-7, Mustangs down. We've got a second left. That's right. That was an extra point. I'm sorry. So Deason stops the 2-point conversion, and the Mustangs will get maybe a Hail Mary here, Frank. What do you think?
A Hail Mary? I think the second's going to go off on the kick. What do you think, Jim?
I think he's going to run it all the way back.
I don't think they're going to have a Hail Mary chance.
Hail Mary run.
What do I know, though?
Yeah, that's right. The play.
Big opportunity for the Mustangs that just was squandered on that turnover.
Mustangs, 2 big turnovers in the first half, Frank. The fumble.
Well, the fumble stopped the first drive,
yeah.
and then when center had to punt for the first time in the game, then we give it right back to him on another fumble. There's a squib kick. It's touched. There's the second, and it's over.
Okay, folks, 19-7. We're going to be back with second half action. It's going to be a good one here at Argonaut tonight. Stay tuned.